Hey friends, buildable figure. I'm doing a minifigure compilation update to show the different minifigure collections that I have so far. I really love the minifigures for a variety of reasons. The first is they're cute, they're fun, they're versatile. You get a lot of neat stories behind them. Some of them obviously, like Team Great Britain or the the Simpsons series, are very specific, and then the various series are more, what would you say, spontaneous and give you a little more variety. But what I love about the minifigures mostly is that you get these little stories. Everything about them tells you a little something about who they are or who they could be. You can develop the story in your mind. But the second reason that I like the minifigures is that after I started to really get into them, I found that my interest in minifigures helped me to better relate to my students. The kids that I teach, fantastic, intelligent, capable, creative kids. Some of them struggle in school, and it can be difficult to connect with them over a math problem or a writing sample, many or most or all of which can be tedious, depending on how much you enjoy those things. But we could always talk about minifigures and connect in that regard. And I've had so many meaningful conversations with kiddos this year on the topic of minifigures. It's become probably one of the best parts of my year, as this being my last year of teaching. So I'm going to go ahead and pan in and kind of feature each of the different series. Begin with Team Great Britain. This was the Olympic team a couple years ago, 4 years ago, I suppose. I don't actually remember very much about any of the Olympians specifically, although we watch the Olympics pretty regularly. It's a fantastic event. I like how it brings the world together. Each of these minifigures is fantastic. They all have a medal. They're all wearing the appropriate uniform for their different sports, and I like what the Olympics represents. So this set is probably going to be one of my favorites. I also think it would be fun to steal, where is it? This guy, the red-headed hair, maybe for a fun video to spoof. Write that later on, but we'll see how that goes. The Simpsons Series 1 actually has a fun story. I did a video on it. My sister got married back in April, and we were visiting my parents up in Northeast Texas. Pretty small little town, and they just got a Walgreens maybe 2 years ago. So we went to Walgreens for something else and checked for minifigures, and they had 45 Series 1 Simpsons, and I bought them all, which made getting a full set very easy, and I still have the bag of them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. It was a bit of an impulse buy, but I couldn't pass it up. I hadn't seen them anywhere else. They're a lot of fun, typical Simpsons characters, squishy, and yeah, good series. Here we have Simpsons Series 2. Very, very interesting, tells more of the story of the Simpsons, just like the first set. I'm missing 2, but they're still available in most Walgreens, so I'm hopeful to find the rest of them. Here we have Series 12 and 13. In Series 12 we have the Pigman, and then in Series 13 we were able to find these 4. I did a video on them also. The Pigman we found during my sister's wedding also. Fun little find. And then in this back row right here, some of them are accidental doubles. The spacemen were on purpose. We wanted to collect a couple of those. Right in a childhood Lego experience was pretty much the space Legos, although we had a couple of other ones, but we wanted some modern spacemen for the city. Monster series, really cute, lots of fun. I'm missing quite a few actually. They're going out right now. I guess they're being retired. I have a bag full of monster blind bags that I bought, and based on our finagling and best guesses, they're duplicates. So I'm not going to open any of them. I'm going to take them back and try to fill in the rest of this series. Series 15 might actually end up being my favorite because it's the first series that I opened by myself, I suppose. It's the series that kind of got me into minifigures. I have a complete set. They're all really fantastic. I think my favorite is the poor clumsy guy with the banana on his shirt. Maybe he's a clumsy vegan. Maybe he's not a vegan. In my series, he's a vegan. So good series. Last, but hardly least, is the newly released Disney series. I'm missing 3 per my most recent blind bag blunder. I will be returning to Target this evening in order to rectify said blunder. But this is a really cute series. Yeah, I can't think of which one is my favorite. Honestly, I loved Disney movies when I was a kid, so they're all pretty great. I'm hoping that they're going to do more than one series. I would love to have every Disney character as a minifigure would just be fantastic. A few supplements to the minifigure collection. When the last Star Wars movie came out, this was a minifigure promotional they gave away for a certain number of, I don't know, purchase. You make a certain, spend enough, you get it for free. You know what I mean. We also just got the First Order Stormtrooper, and then before that, Mr. Freeze. There may be one other one that I can't think of, and of course we have tons of minifigures that come with sets, but these are particularly special because they're individual, and I make a point to collect them all. So hopefully the collection continues to grow. Ultimately, I'm a bit crooked. I'm not great at this. Ultimately, the plan is to have each of the individual series in shadow boxes so that they can be featured, and then the other little ones may or may not go into the Lego City or become part of a different type of collection. But each of the series are easy enough to collect and put into shadow boxes. I hope you enjoyed the video. This video really isn't just about the minifigures. It's also dedicated to my students, because I hope that all of them know that they were never a number to me. They were always an individual story, beautiful, creative, unique, and worthy of being put on a pedestal and remembered. And I remember them all, and I hope that their lives are very meaningful and that they do many, many, many good things regardless of their scores. All right, see you guys next time.